10 terrifying moments captured on camera that will make you cry. Number 10. One officer in California demonstrated to the world that not all heroes wear capes. Officer Erica Iria and Sergeant Steve Maynard were on patrol on August 12, 2020, when they saw something unusual. A 66-year-old man in a wheelchair sat directly on some railroad tracks, with the train in question coming straight for him. Officer Eureka Yura is seen swooping into the rescue in the frightening video.
I'll be out with the mail sack on the tracks, trying to get him out. Go on, can you get up? Get up.
Number 9. On August 31st, 2013, folks in northern Taiwan were driving about during a storm on a banned road. This dashcam film shows a white automobile cautiously traveling down the road as it begins to round a corner. A massive amount of dirt, mud, and debris is thrown down the cliffside right next to the truck. Number 8. The video shows Matt at work after hours, filming security cameras while on the phone with cops. As he does so, a man can be seen disturbingly hauling a large unknown suitcase along the road as he approaches. The man abruptly abandons his work and dashes for the door, pushing his body against it. Matt, clearly shaken, can be heard pleading with the cops to show up. Following the first TikTok video, Matt would upload a second part, explaining the situation in more detail. Part 2. So yeah, I was working the night shift at work and the security cameras. We have people in that sense of motion. It was pretty late at night, and I heard the beep go off. So I went to go look at the camera. Somebody was dragging a bag right beside the building. I was pretty creeped out, so I went and grabbed the work phone and called 911. By the time I was on the phone with them, the guy walked up to the road a little bit, but then he started to come back toward the building. This is when I started recording. After the video ended, he ran at the side of the camera. I never seen him again. After that, a bunch of cops came. They told me to stay in the building, and they searched the area for him. They said inside his bag just had a bunch of clothes, but some of the clothes had some blood on the mess. Anyways, they're going to take that in for investigation. They took the security camera footage, and of course, they sent me home that night because they didn't find him. That is both disturbing and frightening.
There's literally somebody outside, like, dragging a bag at my work. No, sorry, I'm just recording in case something happens. I can't see his face. Where's he going? He's literally running down to the door. He's coming up to the door right now. See? Oh my! He's outside the door. He's outside the door right now. No, there's nowhere to hide in here. It's just this one room. The door is locked, but oh my fuck. He's like behind the building now. I don't can you just get here? 2. So yeah, I was working night shift at work, and the security cameras we have beep when it senses motion. It was pretty late at night and I heard the beep go off, so I went to go look at the camera. Somebody was dragging a bag right beside the building. I was pretty creeped out, so I went and grabbed the work phone and called 911. By the time I was on the phone with them, the guy walked up the road a little bit, but then he started to come back towards the building. This is when I started recording. After the video ended, he ran out of sight of the camera. I never seen him again after that. A bunch of cops came, they told me to stay in the building, and they searched the area for him. They said inside his bag just had a bunch of clothes, but but some of the clothes had some blood on them, I guess. Anyways, they're gonna take that in for investigation. They took the security camera footage. And of course they sent me home that night because they didn't find him.
Number 7. On the 27th of June, 2019, this 17-year-old guy rescued a toddler who had fallen out of a window in Istanbul. When the teenager observed that the girl was about to collapse, he made a point of standing precisely beneath her in case something went wrong. And indeed, the child did fall. But the adolescent was able to apprehend the child. There's no telling what would have happened to that poor little kid if he hadn't been there. Number 6. In this video, a homeowner wakes up one morning to discover that his cell phone has gone missing. Because the homeowner lives alone, this would be sufficient reason for him to inspect his property. Instead of simply displaying that the homeowner misplaced his phone, security cameras revealed what transpired. The camera had captured an unidentified male strolling around inside the residence. The man apparently entered himself in through an unsecured rear door and can be seen crawling around the homeowner's bedroom, who was sleeping and utterly ignorant of what was going down just a few feet away. The man was apprehended, snatching the homeowner's phone, which was the only thing taken. Still, the most worrisome aspect is that the man is shown with a knife in his lips, indicating that he came prepared for a fight. If the homeowner had woken during the break-in, the situation may have been far worse than a stolen cell phone. Number 5. This video from an outdated security camera shows a man coming into a bank and attempting to rob it. Unfortunately for him, the alarms go off, leading the man to hurriedly seek an escape route. He has no chance to escape now that the doors are locked from the inside. But this woman opens the door, oblivious of the circumstances. Number 4. This man in this video can be seen parachuting, which appears to be going swimmingly. Things immediately turn bleak as he learns he's lost control of the parachute, which has been knotted up due to the intensity of the wind. Fortunately, the parachute is simply bent, and gravity ultimately corrects it as the person regains control. I'm hoping he had a spare pair of undies. Number 3. A high-speed chase in Redford, Michigan in 2016 finished in an unusual manner. When a juvenile suspect and a buddy fled the police on Highway 1696 near Farmington Hills, the chase began. The suspect thought it would be simple to elude the cops by exiting the highway. They keep driving away from the cops until they collide with the Coca-Cola delivery vehicle. The suspect and his companion swiftly escape their vehicle and flee on foot. Off camera, the accomplice is captured, while the driver flees into a residential area. But he has no idea that a police helicopter is hovering above him, tracking his every move. They apprehend him barely a few moments later when he is hiding behind a trampoline. Number 2. The dude in this video certainly doesn't mind enjoying life on the wild side. This wave can be seen crashing around the top of the structure as the man sits comfortably, completely unaware of the storm raging around him. Stay tuned for a surprising number 1 pick. Number 1. Miss Beavers was a mother of 3 and a fitness instructor. She was set to give a fitness class at a Texas church at 5 a.m. on April 18, 2016. She was never seen again following her arrival. Police investigated and determined that about 4 a.m., the church's motion cameras activated, revealing an unidentified man strolling around within the structure in an unusual manner while clutching a hammer. The man traveled from room to room, checking inside one by one. Police suspect this individual is guilty of Miss Beaver's murder. The individual, however, was never seen again, and his identity remains unknown. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our channel and smash the bell icon so you get notified whenever we post new content. Until then, stay vigilant.